Salman, guys. Nepotism. So I did a video with DJ Sbu on Hustler's Corner, and absolutely amazing chat, amazing conversation with the legend, the idol, DJ Sbu. And I was reading the comments, of which 99.9 of them were just amazing, and got the poster and just saying amazing things about the channel, about the conversation we had. But I read one that was a little bit negative, and maybe I'm wrong, and you should, and I guess as a band we shouldn't focus too much on the negatives in an overwhelming space of positive energy. But I read a similar comment on Twitter, and it also spoke about nepotism. So obviously my brother is Upenwen, and he is really doing an amazing job at this internet vlogging podcast space. And this guy's been crafting for on this space for about what, 4 or 5 years. So it's been a while, it's been a while, and he's at a point where he's made a name for himself, having his conversations, speaking about current affairs, speaking about politics, speaking about life in general. Not too comfortable, but then through him I got to meet Osbu, etc., and many conversations with Osbu, and then he invited me on the platform. And then again, people are like, if it wasn't for your brother, if it wasn't for your brother. How's the nepotism? My view on nepotism. So I love nepotism. I've loved nepotism ever since they've told us that it's bad. Ever since they told us working together as a family is wrong, putting your family members in any space, it's wrong. Ever since they've told us and convinced us that nepotism is wrong, I've loved it. They continue to work together. They do. You go to farms. The farms was owned by the grandfather, and the grandfather bought for the son, and then the son is buying for the great grandson, and now this guy is supplying this with that. I work in the media space. That guy's godfather to that person whose uncle is that person whose son is MD at that. You go try fix your phone at a Pakistani space, where if you're not happy with the price, they say, okay, find another one. And then you find another one who's brother to this one, who's that one. So every other culture is allowed to work together as families. But Itina, we must hold on nepotism. Let's not do that. It's wrong. It's wrong. You tell us that we need to work together as a black community. You tell us what families are fighting and are ripped apart and no longer working together. So when we do work together in nepotism, I assure you that if I go back and I start working with Amachita Senyukasela, people will say, some people will say it's tribalism. Zulu guys are looking after other Zulu guys. Some people say it's tribalism. So, guys in Funan. So how do we go about this? I'm big on family. I love my family. Our family is close. We do everything together. I think for the first time it's a shocker, because people are now getting to see what's been happening for years. This has always been us. We've plugged each other, sports-wise, singing in the choir. Academically, I used to copy my brother's orals. Like, we do that. That's what family does. You see him, he's off on a date, and I'm like, hey, Ntanga, you wearing my t-shirt? That's my t-shirt. That's what family does. We put each other on. My sister sends us the most amazing hip-hop tracks. Hey, have you watched this movie? Have you plugged this? My sister plugs us into 100 things. And you yet to see her. And she's going to blow up like crazy. Why? Because she'll have the backing of Penel, and she'll have the backing of Penson once I also start making a name for myself. My family's always been like that. That's how we see business. That's how we see relationships. We all together. So if you got a problem with nepotism, then you should be hating on the Jackson brothers. You should be hating on the Williams sisters. You should be hating on the Wayne's brothers. You should be hating on so many industries or so many people in industry who have actually worked together and collaborated as family. You should be mad at them. You should be mad at them. So we see it differently. We say when you're ready, behind the scenes, when no one can see, siya coacha, siya groomer, you're getting schooled in what we need you to do. And then when the time is right, we bring you on board. So it is what it is. As I grow this media, space I'm in, as I grow digital advertising, I'll have family members, I'll have close friends that are, when ready, when qualified, when are able, I'll bring them across. I won't just, hey, I've got cousin next, hey, can't be the MD of that. That's counterproductive, because I'm putting him or her in a space where they are going to fail, and at the same time it's going to affect business. So what I will do is the cousin ngizoyithatha ngiyoyifundisa maqeda uyifundisa, see if I can put them into a certain space, from a certain space, let them learn, let them grow. When they are ready, then we bring them on board, be the MD. Depends in nepotism. Oh well, the royal family does it. Why can't we? Why are you mad? Why are you mad that we're building as a family? Why are you angry that my family works together, loves each other so passionately that we want to see each other succeed? How are you mad at that? It's something we all should be striving for. It's something all of us should be working hard to build our families. Bring in ukoko, bring in omalume, bring in all these people. Let's work together. Let's build businesses together as families, and then from families as communities, and from communities and nation. But as long as mona ntakatha ninenhliziyo emnyama, these things won't happen. But anyway, that was my 2 cents on nepotism. Tell me how you feel. Tell me where you're calling bullshit, like Pence, you're talking bullshit here. If you agree on families working together, then also let me know. Say, okay, no, Ndanga, I hear what you're trying to say. I think it's positive. Wow. And then we can take it from there, and maybe hopefully in the future we work together. But each one teach one, and let's grow on this journey together. Yantanda, guys, have a fantastic day. Sharp.